What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Pancis. If it's your first time tuning in, please be sure to smash that subscribe button. If not, thanks for your continued support. Today we are back at it with my 2011 Saab 9.5. If you guys haven't been following the channel, we purchased this car off Copart. It had minor damage. I think the insurance company just totaled it out because they could. It was really pathetic, the amount of damage that was done for the amount, for the fact that they totaled it out. So anyways, it was totaled out, and luckily for me, I was able to pick it up for a decent price. And we put the car back together. We fixed all of the external damages at this point. If you haven't been following, new mirror, new door, repaired the front bumper, reinstalled it. And in the last video, if you guys haven't been following, we also fixed all of the common failures of the 2010 to 2012 9.5. We fixed the LED light bar, we fixed the LED third brake light. So everything in terms of body and functionality of this car is back to 100%, which is actually incredible and really exciting. So in today's video, we're actually gonna hop into the inside of this car. For the first time, we're gonna detail it. We haven't cleaned any of it. It's actually the exact way that I got the car, which is really clean in my humble opinion, relatively speaking. So we're just gonna go and clean up the entire interior. There's dust everywhere. If you guys look over here, there's some dirt on the pillar, some dirt in the visor. So we're just going to scrub some of that stuff out and really just bring this back to 100% clean. We got some, grease stains or coffee stains on the dashboard, just stuff like that. So stay tuned. Let's hop into this. For starters, we're just going to go ahead and just do a quick vacuum before we get into anything. Before shots. Break from the vacuuming, you guys can see we got all the mats nice and clean there. This one had a lot of staining on there, which kind of goes along with some of the staining that's in the car. So we're gonna do some shop vac and water in there to suck out some of that dirt. But these are all in really good shape, and the only one that was really dirty was that one mat. The rest of them seemed pretty good. Even the driver's side wasn't so bad. So sun is blaring on those. I'll let that sit for a couple hours. Finish up the rest of the car here. Trunk came out nice and clean. It's coming together, guys. So guys, I got a lot of staining out of this side that was shown by the floor mat, so a lot of dirt came out. The rest of it seems smooth on the other side, so I don't think there's any like spill stain like there was here. So we went over it 2 times and got a lot of it out. So I'm gonna let the sun just kind of beat on that since it's right in that position for now. In the interim, I got some soapy water in a spray bottle. We're gonna shampoo and soap down the seats and the door panels and the side panels on the rear here. And then later on we'll treat it with you know, vinyl, plastic, leather protectant, which should give it the final shine. Alright guys, so here's an update for you. This dirt on the towel came from just the steering wheel, which is pretty freaking nasty. In the interim, I put some soap and water down on this mat because there was like salt water from the winter time kind of caked in everywhere. So I'm letting that sit, take a brush to it, and then we'll suck out the water, let it dry. In the meantime, we shampooed the center console and this driver's seat, this door panel. We're leaving that side for last because I'm letting the sun beat onto that carpet there where we got it really wet. We cleaned up the dash here. You guys can see how nice that came out. All of the grease. The soap and water is getting rid of whatever greasy material product they had put on here, so that's a good thing. But this came out nice. You guys can see how nice and clean we got that. And we'll keep going here. Alright guys, so we got this pretty nicely cleaned up in here, shampooed and vacuumed. We even got some of the coffee stains that were in between the seat. Detailed the pedals. It's coming together, guys. The steering wheel is a little worn out, so if there's if I can find like a leather wrapped one, or if anybody out there knows of a leather wrapped one that's in decent shape, I'd be interested in pulling this off and replacing it. Might as well give it a nice finish in here. But it looks good. Dash came out. The only area left is that area front passenger side, which is easy. Just letting this stuff all dry out over here. It's coming together. Hot sun on black carpet is a good thing. Alright, took a little lunch break and came back. You guys can see that the staining is gone. We had some coffee stains up here we got out. Everything is perfect. This thing is sweet, guys. Someone really took care of this car. So let me just check the carpet here, see how it feels. Yeah, much better. Still a little damp, but it's getting dry. So we'll probably move on to the front here and wrap up the vacuuming and the degreasing, and we should be all set to go here, guys. Let's hop into it. Alright, that came out perfect on this side. All the staining that was on the seat came off. Same within the carpets, so looking really good. Just gonna clean the inside windshield real quick. Alright guys, the last step of this whole process is I'm going to treat the leather with a UV protectant. I'll link that down in the description. You guys can purchase that for yourselves. Alright guys, so here is the final tour. The mats have dried out. We'll start over here. You guys can see all of the staining has come out everywhere, whatever staining there was. Mats look freaking brand new in here. This car is just really mint, really mint. Here's the rear. This side had the heavy staining, which we shampooed a couple times, and all of that dried in the black, that black and the hot sun dried it all out. Interior seats in the rear, perfect condition, guys. There's not even a scratch in the leather or anything anywhere. It's just incredible how this car was kept. So driver's side rear, you guys can see that floor mat, nice and clean. Driver's side seat, you guys can see the condition of the seat here is actually in pretty reasonable shape. Obviously it shows the most wear on all the seats, but it's not that bad in terms of all the cracking. It's in really good shape. Dashboard nice and clean up there, all the dust is out. Shampooed this up nicely. You guys can see how that came out. It looks perfect, guys. The car literally looks brand new. So that's gonna wrap up the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This car is just absolutely amazing. At this point, you've seen all of the work done. Now we're in the final days of cleaning up everything. Obviously, we started with the interior, and in one of the next videos, I'm going to be doing the exterior. We're going to probably clay bar it, polish it, compound polish, and then also ceramic coat it and get this paint to like almost like new. There's some, you know, obviously there's some minor defects like this on the rear bumper, but things like that we can try to work out best as possible. And for the purpose of this car, I think is in tremendous shape. So I am not complaining at all. In fact, I'm very happy with this car. So please like, share, and drop us a comment below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next video. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Kyle Pancis, and I'll see you there.